The BlackBerry Pearl 8110, the new smartphone offered by BlackBerry. This creates somewhat of a departure from traditional BlackBerries. It's their new opening salvo, yet another offering out there to compete with AT&T and Apple's iPhone. Some of the differences that you're going to find compared to old BlackBerries, it's definitely smaller, thinner, lighter. It's got a good battery inside of it, up to 4 days between charges, depending on how often you use it. Something else that was a little disappointing, since we're in the battery compartment, is the fact that that's where you're going to find your micro SD card. So it makes it very difficult for any it's not difficult, it's impossible to do hot swapping without powering down and removing your battery source from the computer. And speaking of powering up and down and charging, you will find a mini USB port on the left side of the unit there for getting information in and out, and of course charging the unit. If you're charging using desk stands, on the bottom back of it you'll notice a couple of little copper plates, and that's for direct connection if you're using a desk stand, so you don't actually have to plug something into it, and that's a distinct advantage, especially over the iPhone. It's a feature that the iPhone doesn't have. To get the name Pearl, they actually moved out of the trackball as a moving ball type of navigation and moved into this micro switch Pearl. The nice part about that is it's very responsive. It is a wonderful navigational tool, minus with lacking a touch screen. It's a great way to get around. The disappointing part is that the operating system doesn't take full advantage of it. In fact, the overall graphic appearance and navigation of the operating system is more reminiscent of MS-DOS than it is a modern computer, whether it be a Vista or Mac. A little bit flat in that area. Some of the things that separate it, they made several versions of the BlackBerry. The 8100, we're discussing the 8110. What you get with the 8110 that you don't get with the 8100 is integrated GPS. The 8100 does not, and it has a built-in voice recorder. So that's a few things that that separate it out there. You're also going to find the QWERTY SureType style keyboard, very easy to use, especially if you're used to texting using a existing BlackBerry keyboard or any other push-button QWERTY style keyboards. So those are a few things that you're going to find when you enjoy and consider purchasing the BlackBerry 8110.